This group of punks landed a kick straight at a disabled guy, sending him tumbling to the ground. They laughed hysterically like they had just invented the funniest joke ever. The shop owner, watching the whole scene, looked visibly annoyed but couldn't do much. However, what these thugs didn't know was that they had just walked straight into a trap. A few minutes earlier, when the store was still peaceful, these two guys were just regular customers. The blonde guy spotted a pair of crutches, got curious, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be disabled. 2 steps in, and he had already kissed the floor. Right at that moment, a group of rowdy punks stormed in, shouting and smashing things, turning the shop into a war zone. All the other customers bolted in fear, except for these two, who remained completely unfazed, as if nothing had happened. The gang quickly noticed the disabled rookie and immediately turned him into the main act of their twisted comedy show. They shoved him down, then picked him up only to drop him again, as if they were running a gravity experiment. It was the kind of mindless behavior you'd expect from people who had just escaped from a psychiatric ward. That's when his big-built friend stepped in like a guardian angel, lifting him onto a table. This unexpected calmness made the punks more cautious. They approached, sizing him up, and started throwing threats. But the big guy didn't react. That's when the blonde guy dropped a bombshell. Oh, he's deaf. He can't hear a word you're saying. The gang burst into laughter, mocking him even more. Apparently, that still wasn't enough to satisfy their caveman instincts. The leader stepped forward and stomped on the big guy's foot. The man turned around and started signing in deaf language, leaving both the blonde guy and the gang momentarily stunned. The blonde guy, quick on his feet, joined in and started playing along. After a brief round of mockery, the big man decided it was time to switch to combat mode. Unfortunately, he was outnumbered and was quickly pinned down. Left with no choice, he turned to his blonde buddy for help. Miraculously, the blonde guy's injury vanished. He took a few steps forward and swung his crutch straight into a thug's face, knocking him out instantly. Seizing the moment, the big guy broke free and started dealing with the rest of them one by one. In no time, the entire gang was sprawled across the floor. Before leaving, the blonde guy even made sure to hand the store owner the bill for the damages, courtesy of the punks.